Yo. I'm here. Welcome. It's another Saturday. And it's stream time. Woohoo! And it's your friend from the multiverse. It's the Universe Traveler. It's me. We're back. And hey, look at this. We haven't seen this in a while. So yeah, like it says on the tin, we're going back to the ranking Pokemon thing that I started 2 years ago, I want to say. Haven't looked at this in a bit, and I decided, you know what? Pokemon Legends ZA came out a little while ago. I didn't finish the ranking. Why don't I finish the ranking? Because I started ranking every Pokemon before. Was it before Scarvy came out? So I was like, you know what? Why don't we just work on finishing this, and then I can cross this off my list, and then I can devote stream time to other things. I'm not super late. You are. No. Nice to see you, Winter. Good to have you here. So yeah, we're just gonna do, like it says on the tin, we're just gonna do some rankings. We're gonna go through the list. First, I'm going to reevaluate some Pokemon listings and see where they stand. I have looked at this before. I did it last night just to make sure everything was working, and I kind of looked at the list already. But I wanted to go through it again on stream just as a refresher for myself and for everybody, just to see where everything stands, because again, I haven't looked at this in like 2 years, so we're gonna see how things stand and where past me was, you know, when it came to the Pokemon listings. So it's been decades. It's been 3,000 years. So I have this broken up between, what is it, 3 or 4 categories. There's favorite, like, neutral, and dislike. And then the bottom category is just mega forms, gender differences, and other like forms that don't really like matter towards my ranking of a Pokemon design, because it's like mega forms are like temporary, Gigantamaxing is temporary, and certain gender differences, it's like it doesn't really matter. It's the same Pokemon. It doesn't change the Pokemon on a gameplay level. There are some exceptions I made, I believe, when I went looking through this list, because we'll get to them when we get to them. But there's some things that I just was like, I made an exception to the rule. So we're just gonna review the list, and then we'll rank Gen 7, and we'll see how it goes, because I also have D&D tonight, so it's like I can't be hanging around for too long. So starting our favorites. Bulbasaur, still a favorite. Caterpie, Butterfree, yep, checks out. Pikachu, yep, because I'm a basic bitch. I love Pikachu. Alolan Raichu's my favorite of the, like, between all the Raichus. I like Alolan Raichu. It's cute. Had one in my Pokemon Sun game. Love him to death. The Nidoran female line still checks out. Still one of my favorites. Clefairy Jigglypuff still checks out. Still one of my favorites. Meowth. I don't know where Meowth would sit now. I don't know why I put Meowth up here in my favorites. I can kind of see the appeal, but I think Meowth would move down to like, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It can sit here for now. Growlithe and Arcanine, yep, still my favorites. Poliwag and Poliwrath, yep, checks out. Haunter, I think this was because I had attachment to one of the haunters I had in my games, which is why haunters in my favorites. Alolan Executor, yeah, that tracks. It's a giant dumb palm tree. It's part dragon type, yeah. Checks out. Scyther, because I like bugs. Checks out. Electabuzz, personal attachment. Lapras is cool. Eevee's really cute, because again, I'm a basic bitch. Vaporeon's in here because, like, legit was one of my favorite evolutions originally. And also just the mermaid aesthetic. I'm a sucker for sirens and mermaids. Porygon, because I like the Porygon line, still checks out. Like the Almanite line, my favorite of the fossils, and I had an Omastar in one of my Fire Red playthroughs that I was very fond of. Snorlax, I love Snorlax, he's the best. Zapdos, my favorite of the legendary birds. Dragonite, who doesn't fucking love Dragonite? Dragonite's adorable. Chikorita, Bayleaf, both my favorites. And just every single Johto starter line, with the exception of Meganium. Sorry, Meganium. You just don't do it for me. Checks out. Noctowl, yeah. Spinarak. Makes sense. Like spiders. Owls are cool. I don't know why Crobat is in here. I legit don't remember. And I can't, for the life of me, remember the reason why I put Crobat in here. Yeah, because it's like I'm racking my brain and I just don't know why I put Crobat in here. Crobat is cool. I do like Crobat. I just don't know why Crobat's here. So, I don't know. It can stay, I suppose. Chinchou and Lantern checks out. Deep sea fish, and I like ocean dwelling critters. They're the best. Basic bitch because I'm Pikachu. It's like part of the Pikachu line. Blossom, love Blossom. Sudowoodo, yep. Politoed, love Politoed. Can't get enough. Yanma, because I love dragonflies. They're cool. Wooper and Quagsire, the best. Included both forms, because, again, they're super cute. Love them. Pineco, because I think bagworms are cool, and it's like the shape of a pine cone. That's pretty neat. Dunsparce, love Dunsparce. One of my favorites. Quillfish, because I think, again, fish are cool. I included both forms, Hisuian and normal. Caesar's awesome. Heracross is rad. Remoraid, Octillery, love this line. Doodeth, have a very personal attachment to these little pogies. Watch my Crystal playthrough, because I'm pretty sure I talk about it then. Delibird, love Delibird, little Santa penguin. It's cute. Mantine, again, love fish. Ocean critters are the best. It's a giant manta ray, which is one of my favorite fish. Love it. Kingdra, I assume because of fish reasons. I don't know why is Kingdra here and not Horsey and Seadra? That's so weird. I don't know what I was on about back then. And I wish I had the VODs for those, but this was before I was saving VODs for streams. So I have nothing to refer to. Porygon 2, yep. Checks out. Smeargle, love Smeargle. Elekid and Magby, makes sense. Raikou, favorite of the legendary quadrupeds. Lugia and Ho-Oh, that checks out. Love these two, awesome. Gen 3. Trico, I love Trico. I have a bias. Love Trico. Torchic's awesome. Blaziken's awesome. Mudkip is awesome. Those are my rankings on starters of Gen 3. Love them. Poochyena's really cute. And I'm pretty sure I made note of why I liked Poochyena in the original streams. Because it's like in the original sprite work for Poochyena, it doesn't look great, but in every other like appearance of Poochyena, it looks incredible. It's such a cute Pokemon. And the original sprite art just does not do it justice. But it's really cute, and I like Poochyena. Zigzagoon, I was lied to. He's not a raccoon. It's a raccoon dog. Totally different thing. It makes me sad, but I still keep him here because I like Zigzagoon. And Galarian Zigzagoon, of course. He's like little cute, tongue hanging out. It's the best. Beautifly, because I like butterflies. Butterflies are one of my favorite insects. And this one takes cues from like swallowtail butterflies, which are my favorite. Love them. Lotad and Lombre, watergrass, favorite type matchup, and just cute little sombrero wearing dudes is cute. Talo and Swallow, love these two. I love barn swallows. Barn swallows are cool, and just swallows in general. They're awesome birds. Gardevoir, kind of obvious. I've said before, I have basic bitch tastes, and Gardevoir being in there, it's like, yeah, it makes sense. Surskit, Masquerain, Trax. I like bugs. Bugs are cool. And there's Water Strider in there. It's natural. Shroomish, little grumpy mushroom boy. I love him. And Breloom's really cool. Grass fighting type. It's tight. I think it could also learn Sky Uppercut too, which is ridiculous to me. Why did they make this thing's gimmick like punching when they gave it like teeny tiny ass arms? It's so funny. Ninjask, because I love cicadas, and the Molt, which is really cool, and Shedinja. It's both really cool. Both my favorites. I'm surprised I didn't put Nincada in here as well. But yeah, whatever. It's like, I don't know. I like Nincada. Nosepass, definitely one of my favorites. Love this little Moai guy. He's cute. Plusle again. I love the Pikachu clones and Pikachu, so it's like they're up there. Roselia. I believe my reasoning was the fondness for Roselia in Gen 4, because, I see Roselia, and then Roserade's like right down here, so it's like, okay, makes sense. Carvanha and Sharpedo, again. I like fish. It's a piranha and a shark. Tight. Whalmer. It's a whale in a ball. It's cute. Spinda. I have a soft spot for Spinda because it's such a cute little design. It's adorable. The Trapinch line. Love every single little guy in the Trapinch line. Cacnea and Cacturn, because I love plants. The grass types are always fun. I always love to see what they do with grass types. Yeah, a little cactus guy and a little scarecrow man. It's cool. Love them. Seviper. Because I think snakes are cool, and I like this take on a snake. Lunatone, because it's the moon. And I think I had one in my was it Shield? I think I had a Lunatone in my Shield game, and they were one of my like bench Pokemon. I'd always bring them out whenever I needed like a specific type matchup. Cool support mon, love them. Barboach, Whiscash, love catfish, love fish. Loaches are kind of funny. They're like hot dog catfish. They're so cute. And then this doofy guy, I love him. Castform, soft spot for Castform. It's the weather gimmick. It's cute. I don't know if I'd keep Salamence here in my favorites. I do have an attachment for Salamence because of trying to raise one as a kid, and that was like a thing that my brother and I bonded over when we were playing Pokemon together. But I don't know, maybe it would stay there. Latias, that would stay there, of course. I like Latias because it's really cute. Between Latias and Latios, I like Latias because it's cute. I like the red color in contrast with like the white with the blue marking. It's just, I like that color combo over the other ones. Kyogre, it's a whale. Again, sucker for ocean life. Give me a giant whale. Love it. Rayquaza, it's a giant flying dragon. It's tight. And I also have an attachment for it from the Destiny Deoxys movie, which is one of my favorite Pokemon movies. Speaking of Deoxys, it's right there. Love these two. And then Gen 4, Turtwig. Love Turtwig. It's a cute little grass turtle. It's adorable. Piplup and Empoleon. Soft spot for these because this was my choice of starter when I got the game way back when. Got it all the way to level 100. Raised that Empoleon. I love that Empoleon. I believe I still have that Empoleon in one of my games somewhere. Starly. I do remember making a note that Starly is one of my favorite of the basic birds. Just design-wise, it's one of my favorites. Roserade went over that already. Bagworm Pokemon. Said before, like Pineco. Pineco's like a bagworm. Burmy is just a more like distilled version of that. And the rest of the line's great because I love Mothim, Wormadam, and I picked the Grass Cloak because I'm a sucker for grass types. That's it. Lopunny, or no, not Lopunny, Buneary, because I like Buneary. Buneary's really cute. Hates my guts, but hey, doesn't it hate everybody equally when you first meet one? But it's really cute, and I think I put Lopunny in like, it was like or neutral or something like that. Bonsly, remember loving Bonsly? Still do. It's a cute take on a Prevo for Sudowoodo. And they showed it off a lot in all the Gen 3 materials way back in the day. So it's like I grew attached to it pretty early on. Mime Jr., same thing. It's like Mime Jr. showed up in a lot of stuff early on because it was like the tease for Gen 4. Chatot and Munchlax are like the same thing too. And it's like I love these little guys dearly. Lucario and Riolu. Love them. My favorites. I'm very attached to them. Had a Lucario on my team in Pearl. Yeah. Soft spot for these two. The rare Great Marsh Pokemon. I love Scorpy. It's a little scorpion guy. It's really adorable. Krogunk. I like Krogunk. Also shout out to Brock's Krogunk from the anime. It's kind of another reason why I like this Pokemon a lot. He's also a frog too. Like, can't forget to mention that he's a little frog. And Carnivine, it's a Venus flytrap Pokemon with the doofiest looking face. It's so cute. Mantike, just another, manta ray Pokemon. It's cute. I like it. Snover and Abomasnow. The ice grass type. Type matchup is really nice. It's kind of vulnerable, but I didn't care. He's a giant, evergreen tree. It's great. Electivire and Magmortar. These were my two of the, Gen 1 evolutions that they had in Gen 4. These were my favorites. At least between, they didn't give Jinx an evolution, did they? Yeah. But yeah, these two. Electivire, I just like. Magmortar, I have an attachment to because I had one in my team in Pearl. And it was my egg hatching bitch. It had, Magma Armor? I'm pretty sure it was Magma Armor. And made breeding super easy. So, I like Magmortar. Leafeon, because it's a grass type evolution. I'm already on board. Porygon Z, because I like Porygon. That line in general. And you gave Porygon to suspicious data and it glitched the fuck out. It's really funny. It's really cute. I think it's a fun idea. Gallade moved up in my ranking, if I remember right, because I have a Gallade in my Pokemon Shield team, and he was like my sweeper. I loved him so much and gave him so much love. And he had nothing but high crit chance moves because I think he had Leaf Blade, Psycho Cut, Slash, and I think it was Low Sweep because I wanted fighting type coverage. But I loved him so much, and I gave him the scope lens to jack up the chance for crits. Dude crit every time he hit anything, and he swept people's teams. Love that Gallade. His name was Caliburn. Love that Caliburn. He's my boy. Frostlass, another one of my favorites. Such a fun take on a Pokemon line, and seeing the I think it was the models for ZA, and finally seeing it in 3D and having it move around. And seeing that the body is just a thing that hangs off of the head. And the head is the body. So cool. Also, Ice Ghost type. What a great type matchup. Had it a lot on my teams in Gen 4. Love them. Rotom. I liked Rotom before it was cool. Because it was this was just a secret Pokemon that you could find in the old Chateau. And it's oh, it's a poltergeist that possesses things. It's oh, it's crazy if it shows up. And now in the series, it's just used for everything. It's it's in your phone, it's in your Pokedex, it's in camera drones and stuff. It sort of became a little less special because of that. I don't know. I find that just kind of funny. But I had one in my team in Pearl. And yeah, because it had good coverage. I love like having these like dual ghost types on my teams, because they just offer great coverage. And I picked Mow Rotom because it's a lawnmower, and out of all the appliances, I think the lawnmower is kind of the funniest one. And also, it's grass type. Duh. Snivy, my favorite of the Gen 5 starters, and the only one that actually made it up here. I think because design-wise, I think Snivy is really cute. And I believe the rest are in like, if I remember right. Conkeldurr is in my favorites because I had one in my Pokemon White team. And I needed fighting type coverage. I couldn't find Sock or Throw when I played the game originally. And so I settled on, what was it, Timber. And I raised him up, got him to Conkeldurr, and he had a Rocky helmet as his held item. And the amount of times that Rocky helmet saved my ass, because I'd throw him out against Pokemon that would do a lot of physical damage. And, you know, he would just wreck house. And I taught him Stone Edge, so he had coverage against flying types. Dude was unstoppable. Fucking love that guy. Love my Conkeldurr. Hey, Faye! Conkeldurr is just fun. Yeah, he's the best! I love my little grouchy old man. What was this one's name? Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. No! Is this Sewaddle? This one's Sewaddle, right? Because I know the middle evolution. I think the middle evolution, whose name I can't remember. Yeah, it looks like Sewaddle. Yeah, because I can't remember the middle evolution's name, but I remember having a thing about the middle evolution being like, yeah, he's kind of funny. I'd see him everywhere. I like him, but he's not one of my favorites. But I like Sewaddle. It's a cute little bug. He's wrapped up in like a little leaf cloak. He's got a little, like a, what would you call that? A collar? Like a high collar? Adorable. And leaving these on here because I like praying mantises. Mantises are cool, and it's a bug grass type. So, checks all the boxes. Yeah, Sewaddle. Yeah. Basculin. I remember seeing, was it the leaks? I don't know if there were leaks or if this was just one of the Pokemon that they showed off early in the lead up to Gen 5. But I saw Red Basculin and I'm like, ooh, that's the Pokemon for me. It's a green fish and it's got the red accents and the spiky fins. It's like, oh, you have me on board. This is a great design. I love this design. And Blue Basculin, it's all right. It's blue. It's got like the narrowed eyes and like the more triangular, sleek fins. Meh, it's all right. But yeah, this one's my favorite. Maractus, because I like plants. They're cool. And there's a little cactus maraca guy. It's adorable. Kafrag, what was it? It's Kofragigas? I keep on saying Kafragarius, like Zagreus from Hades. And I don't think that's right. But it's a sarcophagus with ghost hands, and it like drags you inside it. Kofragigas. Okay, Kofragigas. It's cool. It's one of my favorites. Yamask is pretty neat too, but this one I just so good. Zorora and Zoroark. Love these two. They're great. Love them. Awesome. No notes. They're just great designs. I only remember its name because it triggers sensors. Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, it's like, oh, yeah. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Reuniclus. I like the Solosis line, but this is just the full realization of the idea where it's like an amoeba like deal. But it's psychic type and it punches you, which I love, because it's like the whole thing about it is it's like it has two brains and it uses its psychic powers to like manipulate things, but also it just punches you, and it can just slug you real hard. And I love the idea of that. So it's in one of my favorites, and it's such a unique looking Pokemon too. Deerling and Sawsbuck. This was, I think, the exception I made to the forms clause. I think where I was like, I left off certain forms if they didn't change too much gameplay wise. I think I left these on here specifically because they just look different, and I think they're kind of neat. But I'm a sucker for deer. In almost any form, deer characters. I don't know, something about them. Just it tickles all the pleasure sensors in my brain. It's like I love a good deer character, whether it's like a fawn or like a satyr or something like that. If it's like reindeer or like deer coated, I don't know. It does it for me. So yeah, I like Sawsbuck. I think Stantler. I know I said something about Stantler during the original streams. I can't remember what I said about Stantler, because we're getting down into the like category. I don't know if Stantler's in here. Yeah, Stantler's in like. Yeah, because I remember saying I liked Stantler, but I think that Sawsbuck sort of felt more like the deer idea fully realized. So that's why Sawsbuck is up here, Deerling's up here, and Stantler's down there. Joltik and Galvantula, because I like spiders. Spiders are cool, and it's an electric bug type, very unique. Yeah, and they're just cool. I like a good bug, and it's got a good type matchup, and the idea is pretty solid. So it's like A+. Gets a little gold star and a pat on the head. Yeah, Tynamo. The middle evolution I can't remember, and Electros. It's a fish. It's a lamprey. It like crawls around on land or like swims through the air or something like that. Tight. I love a good fish. And I had one of these on my Gen 5 team, and I couldn't find a dragon type, so I taught it Dragon Claw. And it was my dragon coverage. And yeah, fond memories with my Electros. I don't know if it could learn Thunder Punch. I think there was some. I'm pretty sure I had this conversation too in one of the original streams too, where I was like, I taught it Thunder Punch, but I couldn't remember if it actually could learn that or not. So the idea of it like clawing and punching people was very entertaining to me. Beartic, because I love Beartic. It's a giant polar bear. Fearsome. Hits hard. He's great. Love him. I forget the name of this Pokemon. I remember Volcarona, and Volcarona's awesome. And it's like a fluffy caterpillar. I can't remember his name, but I love this line. It's very good, and I love a good bug. And I had a Volcarona on my team. I think I had both of them, because you could get 2 of these in Gen 5. You can get the egg Larvesta. Just popped in my head. You can get an egg with Larvesta, and you can catch a Volcarona in the ruins somewhere in Unova, if I remember right. And I had both of them, and I was like, oh, bug. Greninja. Greninja's cool. Smash Bros. Really helped like solidify how cool Greninja is in my book. It's a ninja frog. And I also had Greninja in what was it? Y? Yeah, it's X and Y. That's right, Gen 6. Yeah, Greninja's cool. I just remembered that we just entered in Gen 6, and these are like the only ones that are in my favorites. I think I also made that disclaimer Yeah, where I said like Gen 6 was it was the generation where I like fell off because I rode my high Gen 3 and 4. I came down when Gen 5 came out, and then it's like I came down. Gen 5, Gen 6 happened, and then Gen 7, my appreciation for the series went back up, and it was like 6, 7, and then 8 hit, and then I'm back down again. And yeah, that's just why there's so few of them up here. But yeah, Greninja's cool. Talonflame's really cool. I had a Talonflame in my original Gen 6 run. Heavy hitter. Love Talonflame. Vivillon, because I'm a sucker for good bugs. I don't like Spupa and the pre-evolved form, the little worm guy. I just don't do it for me. Vivillon, though, is fun because I love, again, butterflies are awesome. I like a good butterfly. I couldn't remember why I put Pyroar and Litleo in my favorites. And I was scratching my head going, why did I put these two here? Because they're just they're cute, but they're kind of basic. And then I watched footage of somebody playing ZA, and Litleo was on the field just running around, and I'm like, oh, that's why. I put it there because it's fucking adorable. And Pyroar is just neat. It's a giant lion. It's like, oh. Yeah, okay, I get it now. It's like, I remember. It's like, these two are cool. I find them really cool. But yeah, those are my favorites. And then the likes. My likes are like the majority of the other Pokemon that are like just in existence. And you can just tell by looking at it where it's like every other Pokemon is in here, because Pokemon as a franchise, and I said this before when I like started this list, because I remember this, and it's something I still hold true today. Pokemon as a franchise is just has a design philosophy that across the majority of it just hits all the right notes for me, and consistently manages to put out really fun monster designs. And the human designs are great as well, just to mention, but all the Pokemon designs are just so great, and it's because of that the design philosophy they carry through. Really, it just does it for me. So it's like I have my favorites, and I have so many favorites, and the rest of them are just little guys that I just love seeing. And some of these I remember debating whether or not I was going to call them my favorites or not, because I like them a lot, but I don't like keep them on a team. And I it was like the equivalent of like, I love seeing you, and it's always a joy to say hi, but it's like, I don't love you enough that I'd put you on my team, but I still love to see you every time you show up, which is like pretty much like a majority of the Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure it's like the biggest group. And then the rest are like, and there's like neutral, which I remember, because at worst I'm like neutral with a lot of Pokemon designs, like Weedle, Rattata, the Spearow, Fearow. It's like I like seeing them, but after I see you and go, oh look, it's Spearow, literally that's the end of the conversation, and that's it. I don't ever think about them ever again. I think I was gonna go over my likes too, I thought. But it's I don't know. It's kind of self-explanatory, where it's like, I just like them. Because I looked at one down here. Oh yeah, it was Shellder. Shellder is in my likes. And when I reviewed the list last night, I was like, why did I put Shellder in my like? Wouldn't that be one of my favorites? Because I love Shellder. But then, I don't know. I thought about it a little more and was like, okay, no, it's like, these are my likes. I like these Pokemon. They're not one of my favorites, but I like them. So it's like, okay, no, it's true. He can sit right here. It's a strong like, which I'm pretty sure was a phrase that I used a lot in my original ranking streams. But yeah, there's so many neutrals, and it's like a lot of them are just you know, if they're not liked, I'm just neutral to them. So, and that's like the rest. And then there's like some designs that I just don't like. I don't know, unless we feel like talking about a specific Pokemon and where it falls. We're just gonna cover the dislikes, and then we're gonna move on to Gen 7. We're gonna do the main event. Galarian Mr. Mime. I still don't like it. I reevaluated and was like, I still don't like this Pokemon design. The hair shape, I just don't like. Its facial design, I just don't like. The stick arms with the mitten hands, no. I like the tap dancing idea though. I think the idea of it being a tap dancer is kind of cool. Ambipom, it bounces between neutral and dislike. But I always end up putting it in dislike because I don't like its facial design. I think it's really bad. And I hate its stupid udder hands on its tails. Like, I'm pretty sure in like the 3D games where you actually see its model, its fingers like don't even waggle around like fingers. They're just like limp. And I don't like that. Apom's design, at least his tail hands look like little hands, and they have like nubbins on the end. And I say it like it's plural. It's only Apom only has one tail and one hand, but still the rule applies. It's like, why'd you do this to him? this poor Pogi. And Quilladin, I've kind of warmed up to Quilladin a little bit. Seeing its animations kind of made me warm up to it a little bit, but it's still in my dislike. I hate the fact that they give it this dead eye stare in the general art. I hate how its nose just pokes out. It's like this stupid round shape. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. It does a lot of stuff that's just wrong. In motion, I think it looks fine, but I don't know. I still don't like it. I like Chestnut a lot more, and I like Chespin a lot more than Quilladin. So it's like, sorry, bro, you can sit here on the bench with all the with the ones I actually don't like. But yeah, now we're in the forums and all that. So I'm gonna take a sip, and now we're gonna get into Gen 7. If we manage to get through this pretty quick, then I might do Gen 8, but we'll have to see. Might be count my eggs before they hatch. Also, I should have said this up top, but I apologize if I'm a little scratchy and sniffly. The wind is blowing like mad today, and the air is kind of crusty. So it's not doing me any favors. Gen 7 has some bangers, as they used to say. Hard agree. Starting with Rowlet. This little boy, little round man, goes up to my favorites. If it wasn't for Poplio being in this generation, I would have picked Rowlet. Rowlet is so freaking cute. I did start with Rowlet in my Pokemon Moon game. Because I downloaded the Pokemon Sun demo, and then I got Sun because that was the version I wanted. And I played through that. I did not beat the Elite Four. I got up to the Elite Four, and then I stopped playing. I really should actually beat that game, because I'm like right at the end. Dartrix. I completely forgot this one's name. Dartrix... Where is that? Neutral? Neutral. Dartrix is a like. I think it's a fine middle evolution. Definitely it's got that Miles Edgeworth hair. I think it's a cute mid step. It's fine. I like it, but yeah, I like it. I'm not neutral to it. I like it though. But Decidueye though, this one goes up to my favorites. Because I think the design concept behind Decidueye is pretty freaking cool. Being based on an extinct owl species that was native to Hawaii, and being like ghost grass is really cool. The fact that it's like an archer is also pretty sick. And yeah, I like its design. It's really cool. And Poplio, my beloved. Oh, I'm gonna save my story with Poplio for when we get to him. But yeah, I got some things to say. Hisuian Decidueye. I don't know if there's like a change. Like, I don't know what the main difference is, because I did not play Legends Arceus. So I don't know, like, on a gameplay level, what Hisuian Decidueye is like. But from a design standpoint, I think it's pretty cool. The question is, do I put him in my likes or do I put him in my favorites? I do not know. He's a strong like. I'll put him in my strong likes because I did not play the game. I don't have that much attachment to him, but he's really cool. I think it's a very fun take on the design, the base design. It's so good. Maybe one day, if I, actually feel motivated to purchase another Pokemon game again, I'll pick up Arceus, and maybe Legends ZA too. But who knows? I'm kind of Pokemon out, given the franchise's current state and just my own personal whatever. I got a lot of steez going on with Pokemon, so who knows if I'll ever buy one of the new games again. Litten, though. Litten, I slept on Litten because Poplio and Rowlet were like, taking up all the limelight. Litten is such a good cat. This is such a good cat Pokemon. And what really got me to like be like, hey, this is a cat. You like cats. Cats are cool. I'm pretty sure we've seen it. There's that the Pokemon Company makes these little shorts on like Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that, and they're like shorts, like vertical oriented short videos. And they have one where a trainer or a person walks into a home and they have a pet Eevee. The Eevee runs up to them. It chirrups. It's really cute. They pet it, and it's adorable. And then they look down at the Eevee, and then they pan up, and Litten is sitting in like the doorway in the back, like licking its paw, being kind of standoffish. And the person like calls to it, and he sort of just is like, I don't know, man, I'm gonna be all catty about it, and then like sort of just walks up to the person, then just starts petting him, and he starts purring, and it's so goddamn cute. It's adorable. And that was just like, oh my god, we did have like an amazing cat Pokemon at the start in Gen 7. It's like, I feel so bad. It's like, I slept on you, my child. You would be right there on my team if it wasn't for my little seal man. Torracat. I'll be real, I like Torracat's design. It's a little lopsided. I will give it that. He's got big front meaty paws and like really scrawny back legs, but I love the little fire collar it's got going on. That's like, that becomes the belt on Incineroar. But it's like Litten but more. Litten but Incineroar-ish, by way of Incineroar. It's so cute. I think Torracat's really cute. But it gets a like. It's not, not enough to be a favorite, but I think it's cute. Incineroar, though. Oh man. We're just gonna scroll. I gotta keep scrolling. This list is very long. It's almost like there's almost 1,000 of these things. Incineroar is my favorite. Dude, I was like, yeah, initially, Gen 7 comes out, Incineroar shows up, and I'm like, yeah, it's alright. I think he's a little top heavy when it comes to a Pokemon design. He's got like these big hands, really thick arms, wide chest, but his legs are so small. It's like it's so top heavy. I like the idea behind it. He's like a wrestler. That's cool. And he's like in the Pokedex he's described as a heel Pokemon, which is total wrestler thing. I love it. Then the anime comes out, and then Smash Bros comes out, and they're like, we're putting Incineroar in it, and you get to see Incineroar in full force doing his thing. He's the best. It's so cool. And Smash Bros was what really got me endeared to Incineroar, having him be like this professional wrestler. He has all these extra animations for when he does his moves. It's so good. Okay, the music's just changing to the video. I saw the speaker go away and I got scared. All the starters in Gen 7 are peak design. They're so good. The Gen 7 like design team was like on point. They're so good. And there are like plenty of winners in like 5 and 6 too that are in my likes that I didn't show off. But goddamn, Gen 7 has so many good Pokemon designs. Tenora's my favorite Gen 7 starter. Love that guy. Yeah, he's up there for me. That's why he's in my favorites. It's like I love Incineroar. He's so good. But yeah, just a wrestler. He's like a wrestler. And shout outs to the Smash Bros team for like making the characters in those games feel like the characters that they are. Because my god, they could have totally half-assed Incineroar or any character in Smash Bros. But the fact that they put in the extra step to be like, no, they have these things that make them who they are. We're including them as like these little extra things. And just, it makes Incineroar so great in that game. So yeah, I love Incineroar. And also shout outs to my sister. She started with Litten and has Incineroar as her partner, and she loves him, and I love him too. So love you, kiddo. Poplio. I do wish the Litten line stayed cat and didn't become Anthro, but it is a really fun design and Pokemon. Agreed. It definitely didn't help that it was starting from like Gen 3 that we started getting like bipedal, I guess in like specifically like fire type, because I mean some of the other ones did it too, but there was like a stint of time where it was just firefighting, and they're just bipedal animal designs, and it's like, can we shake this up a little bit, please? It's like you're repeating yourself too much. And I think, no, because it was Gen 6 that kind of bucked the trend a little bit, where it was like with Delphox being fire psychic, but it was still a bipedal fox. So I was like, okay, you're small steps, Game Freak, small steps. But, we'll take what we can get. Poplio, though. Poplio goes up to my favorites. I saw Poplio. It was a little clown seal. The most adorable little guy that I ever saw. And I was like, that one's mine. I want that one. That's my precious little man. And then they were like, here's the evolution line for the starters. And I freaking saw Primarina and was like, oh, you're specifically making this for me. Okay. All right. No, I see your game. I get you. Because if it's not butterflies, plants, fish, or anything like, I guess it's fish related, I love mermaids. Mermaids are like one of my favorite character archetypes. Just bar none. You can make them fucked up, freaky, or just make them sexy, whatever. Mermaids are tight. I love a good mermaid. And the fact that one of the starters is just a seal mermaid siren, oh my god. Please take my money. I want them. I want them. And Brionne, I'm not going to sleep on Brionne. Brionne goes up in my favorites too, because Brionne is super adorable. And I don't know, the animations they used in the game for Brionne, like sliding around on the ground. I think they like stand up on their tail too, doing stuff. Adorable. And when I got Pokemon Sun, I grinded a little bit to get a female Poplio, because I was like, I want a female Poplio, so that way it becomes a Primarina, and it's my girl, and I can be like, sing it, girl. So yeah, a lot of history with this one, and just and this was also the generation where they made the Pokemonomy like thing more accessible by just making it a thing you do after battles. And I think that really helped solidify my attachment for a lot of Pokemon in this generation. Like the fact that you can pet them if they get wet during battle. You can videos paused. Yes, keep playing, please. Gosh. Ugh. The fact that you can like take care of them like that, I think really endeared me to a lot of the Pokemon designs, as well as some of the Pokemon that showed up in prior generations as well, which I think is why Haunter is up here in my favorites, because I had a Haunter in my Sun game, and he was my ghost Pokemon, and he was my ghost coverage, and I love that man. He's my little boy. Lol, the same story for me with Primarina. Yeah, same hat. Yeah, I just what a great Pokemon design. And already you can already tell it's like most of the starters are already up there in like likes and favorites. It's like this generation was like the one that got me back in after Gen 6. Pikipek. Pikipek is, I think it's a low like for me. I like Pikipek. It's a cute design. It looks like, I know the jokes. Steven Universe looks like Pearl. Haha, lol. Gotta go have fun. Thanks for stopping by though. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you around. Goodbye. But yeah, the joke, it's there, and it's like, that's funny. It's a cute little bird. It's like a woodpecker. It's adorable, and that's it. It's a low like. Trumbeak, neutral. I'll be honest, I'm kinda, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm neutral on Trumbeak. Middle stage, it's not too canon yet. It's not as cute as Pikipek to me. I do like how the beat, when it does like beam attacks and stuff like that, the beak just opens up like Pengu's beak, you know? It's so funny. I find the animation kind of endearing, but I don't know, overall design wise, I'm like, meh, whatever. However, Toucanon though, it joins the Prevo in like. This is a high like. What a great design. Such a great take on toucans. It's so cool. And seeing it in action in like the anime and in like 3D games and stuff like that, or actually no, this is when they were in 3D. Never mind. When you can see it in like the anime and they can really go the extra step with the Pokemon designs, you can see them in action doing things other than standing stock still. Watching Trumbeak's beak light up to do like beak blast and stuff like that, perfect. It's just amazing. So good. Yeah, what a great take. I love Toucanon. Enough to like. It's not one of my favorites, but I like it. Yungoos and I'm just gonna say it with Gumshoes. It's neutral. It's like what is it, like a weasel? Is just whenever I think of Gen 7, I don't really think of these two, unless somebody is like making a joke about like it looks like Trump or something like that. And just, whatever. It's like it's a weasel. Next. An interesting design, certainly. I don't know why I was there. I like the name. Oh yeah, Yungoos and Gumshoes. Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, I'll give it that. And the designs kind of have a little merit. I can see the theme, though. I can see what they were going with. But it just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, like I said, just all right, I get it. Next. Grubbin. Grubbin, a like, just a solid like. Is a beetle grub. That's about it. He's kind of there, but I like him though, because I like I like a good bug. Good bugs are good. Oh, I didn't put these two in neutral. I put them in like. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I think Grubbin's cute, but I like him. Charge-a-bug. Okay. Charge-a-bug goes up to my favorites. I have one of these little guys on my team in Sun. This guy is such a lifesaver. His ability is like the best. The fact that if you just have him in your party and it just boosts every Pokemon's special attack. And in my team, where you have just a shit ton of special attackers, having this guy on board helps so much. He's the best. And the fact that it's literally a battery, and his pinchers become the contacts of like a D battery or something like that. Perfect. What a fun design. And it's also, again, like it sort of sticks to the whole like pupating concept, because it's like a pupa in like a box. I think that's kind of neat. And in the anime, they use them to race like stock cars. Is so cute. I love it. Love Charge-a-bug. As well as Vikavolt. I think this was one of the first Pokemon designs they showed off when they were teasing Gen 7. Because I remember seeing this and going, holy shit, that thing is fucking sick. It's a goddamn railgun beetle. How metal is that? And it's named after, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this was confirmed or not, but it's like named after Vic Viper from Gradius. That's such a fun idea. Like, how cool is that? It's so cool. But the fact that you get it so late in the game really bummed me out. Because by that point, I had Alolan Raichu on my team. And Alolan Raichu, that's an electric psychic type. You have great type coverage with that. And because its stats are so stupid busted, and it has a dual typing that benefits both types. It's not like a physical type and then a special type. They're both specials. You get a high enough special stat on that Raichu, and you can just destroy things. So it's like by the time you can get Vikavolt, it's like, well, I kind of already have that space like cleared out. Sorry. It's like you'd have to trade with somebody to get him a little earlier on so you can make use of him, which kind of sucks. But still, Vikavolt's fucking sick. I love Vikavolt. Who was next? Let's scroll all the way down. Crabrawler. Oh boy. What a guy. What a guy. Neutral. Honestly, I kind of liked this design starting off. It's because I know all about coconut crabs and like what their whole deal is. And coconut crabs are pretty cool. It's a land-dwelling crab, and it climbs trees and it like eats coconuts and shit. Like, how crazy is that? Like, coconut crabs are a thing that exists in nature. How wild is that? And to make it like, oh, his claws are like boxing gloves, and you know that's what he uses to break open berries and things like that, or to hit trees to knock berries down. Great idea. I love the concept. Something about it though, after some time passed and I've sort of like distanced myself from Pokemon just a little bit. This design doesn't really do it for me in like any capacity. It just doesn't. And segueing from that, Crabominable, this one, I just dislike this design. I know everybody else says it's terrible, but yeah, I'm just gonna echo that same statement. I don't like this design. I don't like Crabominable. This Mr. Crab ass Yeti footprint mitt having stupid face Yeti ass. I hate him. I don't like him. I get the idea. I understand the concept. It does zero for me. His weird Yeti hands have so many joints. I don't like it. I just don't like it. It's not great. But then we get to move on to the Oricorio. I don't remember, even though I looked at the list, the names. Spanish Dancer, Oricorio. Oops, passed it. Boop. It gets a like. I like the forms of Oricorio. My favorite though is the cheerleader. Is this one? The cheerleader one's my favorite. Not gonna go up in my favorites, mind you. But it's just the one that I like the most. But I like the idea behind it. I think that's really cute. I looked up the moveset for the Oricorio line, and apparently they don't learn any moves based on what type they are, like what form they have. They just have a base ass moveset, and then they don't learn anything else. You have to like teach them moves that fit their typing. And I don't know, that just kind of bothers me. It's like, I feel like you could stand to have like something to make them more unique, but they're just birds that look different with a different type. Okay. Cool, I guess. But I don't know. I like them. They're good. They're good birds. Cutiefly and Ribombee, though. I've stated before, I love me a good bug. And this is a good bug. Based off of like a bee fly. What a good take on a bee fly. And it fits the name. What a cutie. Such a good bug. And it looks adorable. And Ribombee, another great bug. But it also sort of borrows from like fairy mythology and stuff like that. Which like with mermaids and stuff like that. I love a good fairy. Fairies are really cool. So you make this like bee butterfly fairy thing, already on board. I love these two. They're so good. In my Pokemon Moon game, I have a Cutiefly and a Ribombee. I had that line on my team for type coverage. And they're great. I love them. Yeah, bug is my second favorite type. And I love Gen 7's bug types. And I know we've stated as such, but Gen 7 has so many good designs, and they have so many good bugs. It's like we've already looked at a few of them. Yeah, the Cutiefly line, Vikavolt, the Grubbin line, so good. They have so many good bugs. They're great. They're such good little pogies. Rockruff. Rockruff goes up to my favorites. I did not have one in my team in Sun, but I had one in Moon, and I got the Moon form Lycanroc. Great coverage there. Rockruff is just a good dog. That's just a good dog design. Like what a good cute Pokemon design. Just a good boy. Certified good boy. Yeah, not much else to say. Just a good boy. And then we get to Lycanroc. This is another certified good boy. This is Lycanroc Day. By the way, certified good boy. I love daytime Lycanroc. It's good. It's great. 10 out of 10, no notes. It's just a good dog. I'll say Gen 7 is kind of the turning point where Pokemon started experimenting more with colors and patterns for the 3D era. I agree. And I think also having the setting be in Hawaii, where you can like really experiment with like tropical like species, flora and fauna and stuff like that, I think really helps as well. Moonform Lycanroc. This is the Lycanroc I had in Pokemon Moon. Scary looking boy, but he's still a good boy nonetheless. And just for good measure, Dusk form borrows from both equally. Goes up to my favorites. I don't know if that's an exclusive to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I think it is. But I don't know. It borrows from both, and I really like the fact that it borrows from both. It's awesome. And I love the orange color. It's great. What a good line. What a good line. And I also had to look this up. I thought that Gen 7 was the generation where James Turner like really took point with Pokemon designs. Apparently he's been he worked in some capacity with Game Freak for a while on Pokemon games, and he like did a lot more than what I like thought he did in terms of like character designing and stuff like that. But I don't know. To me, I thought this was like the generation where he was like the one where he was actually the lead designer for Gen 8. Yeah. And yeah, and I don't know. I thought he was a Gen 7 guy, but it was Gen 8. And I love the designs that he like took point on for Gen 8. It's so good. They're so goddamn good. Anyways, Wishiwashi, normal form. This one gets a like, but it's a high like. Wishiwashi's so great. It's a little sardine boy who's he's sad, he's got watery eyes, he's timid, he's scared. Poor little man. Had one in my Moon team. That was my water type coverage. Wishiwashi school form. This one gets the favorite. The school form Wishiwashi is tight. I love the idea behind that, and the fact that the game treats it as like an evolution, because you have to hit like level 20 in order to access schooling form for Wishiwashi. Is great. Wonderful idea. Yeah, Wishiwashi's cool. Gets schooling form, gets my favorite. Plain Wishiwashi gets a high like. Trying to remember the names for these Pokemon. Marini. That's okay. I know one of these two is named Toxapex, and it's like, which one is it? Which one of it is it? Is it you? No, but it's you. Marini gets a like. I liked Marini. I wish I could have caught one in my games. It's stupid annoying to catch one of these things because you have to use the SOS system, and the SOS system is fucking bugged. It was one of my least favorite things about Gen 7 is I fucking hated the SOS system, because if you want to catch something and it constantly calls in teammates, you can't catch Pokemon when there are two Pokemon on the field, and that's such a stupid rule because it's like, oh, you can't aim at it. Then why do you make it so some of these Pokemon call in teammates on every fucking turn? Why? It's like you're making it so much harder to catch any of these little fuckers if they keep calling in teammates and making it impossible to throw Pokeballs at it on like a turn where you don't have a chance. It's fucking dumb. And the fact that Marini is like, oh, you have to use an SOS battle in like this one spot where the course will appear. It's like, ugh, 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 barf. It's like, no thanks. Toxapex, same deal. Yeah, it gets a like. I didn't really talk about the designs though. The designs are great though. The fact that it's like, this is a thing, it's like a, what is it, like a sea star? Yeah, it's like a sea star that eats coral and stuff like that. And I don't know, I like the idea of that, where it's like, oh yeah, there's a predator. There's like a predator Pokemon that hunts other Pokemon. That's a fun idea. And the fact that it's like Corsola, a Pokemon that just gets shit luck every fucking time. I swear. It's like every time you read the Corsola like Pokedex entries, it's like, due to pollution, these Pokemon are like dying out. And also they're getting hunted by sea stars. It's like, boy, it sucks to be Corsola. Is it Mudbray? Yeah. Mudbray gets a like. It's a little donkey. A little dirt donkey. Keep forgetting it's up here. It's a cute little dirt donkey. That's about it. I don't know if I had one on my team in either game. I can't remember if I did. But, I don't know. It's cute. Cute Pokemon. It's Mud Donkey. It's cute. Mudsdale. This is a strong like. This one gets a strong like. Neutral like, strong like. What a great Pokemon. I'm always down for a good horse. Horses are cool. What a great take on a horse. I love the locks off of the mane. And the mane being like a shaved sort of like centurion type deal. Wonderful. Great design. So good. So good. Dewpider. Dewpider. I don't know where I'm gonna neutral. Never mind. I decided. Having a water spider Pokemon, great, awesome, love the concept. Water swimming spiders are a thing. They're like diving bell spiders, I think they're called. Basing a Pokemon off of that, perfect, inspired, excellent. I just don't like this design. It just doesn't do it for me. It's that and Aquanid, yeah. Aquanid, just... they're cool. I can see the appeal. But personally, they just don't... they don't do it for me. It's like... I really want to like these designs. I really do. But they don't hit the same as some of the other bugs. So it's like a pat on the shoulder for Aquanid and Dewpider. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I really want to, but I just don't. Maybe you'll move up. Maybe you'll move up. But I don't know. For now, it's like, meh. Just done do it for me. Sorry, Brohan. Fomantis. Fomantis, though, gets a like. Cute little praying mantis baby. He's pretty cute. That's about it. He's just cute little mantis. Lurantis, though. Ooh. I didn't have one in my team. So it's like I'm not super attached to it. Strong like, though. Gets a strong like. I love a good praying mantis. Mantises are cool. What a great design. I think one of the turnoffs for me might have been because it was just a straight grass type and it wasn't like a bug type. But yeah, I think this design's really cool. I can't remember who I had. Oh, no, I remember who I had for my grass type coverage in Sun. It was Leafeon. that was my grass type coverage, was my Leafeon, who frustrated me to no end because their special stat was stupid low, but their attack stat was really high. And I was like, I'm going to teach you Energy Ball, and you're going to do all sorts of damage. Yeehaw. And it would use Energy Ball, and it would do, like, nothing. And I was like, oh, cool. Oh, well, great. Cool. Nice. Wonderful. Leaf Blade. Taught a Leaf Blade, and it just started, like, ruining opponents. And I was like, well, great. I was kind of hoping we could actually take advantage of the fact that you could keep your distance in battle. But, sure. Slice away, I guess. But I don't know. I think if I didn't have Leafeon, I probably would have gone with Fomantis and Lurantis. Morlul. This one just gets a like. It's a cute design. That's it. It's a little mushroom guy. A little fungus. He's kind of cute. And, what is this? Shiinotic? Oh, I just got that. Shiinotic, like Shiitake and, like, Hypnotic. Neutral. I don't know why. It's cute. I think it's alright. Just doesn't do it for me. You know what? I'm changing my mind. They both go down here. I don't know. Strong neutrals bordering on like. I feel like that's where it's gonna sit. Because I don't know. I don't really think of these two that often. They're cute. But I just Salandit. Salandit gets a like. I think Salandit's really cute. It's a little lizard man. A little lizard. A lizard. I like the fact that he's got like a little mask on, and he's got like those little fins on the back that look like a tied off neckerchief or like a tie for his mask. It's cute. Salazzle though, oh baby. I've said it before, I'm basic, but Salazzle's cool. I did have a Salazzle in my Moon game. I think, if I remember right, that team was Decidueye, Salazzle, Lycanroc. Who was the grass type in that game that I had? Wishy-Washy. Ribombee. And maybe a sixth one that I can't remember. But yeah, I had Salazzle on my team. And I was like, oh boy. Fire poison type. What a type combo. So good. And I don't know. And I know it's just like, oh, but it's a sexy lizard. It's like, yeah. And is it Stuffle? Yeah, Stuffle. Stuffle's cute. Stuffle gets a like. Boop. He's a cutie. And it's got it looks like a plush toy. He's got a little tag on its butt. It's kind of cute. And I think same goes with Bewear. Bewear gets a strong like. What a great design for a Pokemon. It's a giant bear. This thing kills people like bears do. And it's like, it's scary. This thing knocks out legendary Pokemon. It's that kind of Pokemon. It's like, you beware, because it will kill you. And that's its whole vibe. And I love it. All right. We're getting there. We're almost there. Still got a few rows to go. Man, I kind of feel a little dumb picking a stream topic that's like all talking when I have to do a bunch of talking later. Not a great idea. Bound Suite. Neutral. It's like a, what is it, a pomegranate? I don't remember what fruit this is supposed to be based off of. I can picture it in my mind, but I don't know what the name of it is. It's kind of there. Steenie, kind of the same. It's like Steenie, I'm neutral. It's like, yeah, it's the middle stage. It's cute though. Steenie's pretty cute. I have no notes on most of these because I love all Gen 7 mods. Yeah, the majority of them are winners. And again, this is completely subjective, so it's like, I'm not gonna fucking be all like, you like these, you're wrong. But yeah, Steenie, it's like just the middle evolution. It's cute. That's about it. Serena, though, I kind of have to rank it a little higher. It gets a like. Friend of the show, friend of the pod, Diamonds, White Diamonds. She was an artist in the Pony fandom. We met quite a while ago. We're good friends. We're good friends with her and her husband. Her Sona is a Serena, and it's really cute. Whenever she has the time to draw, she draws Serena a lot. She draws her Sona, and it's really adorable. And she plays as her in Pokemon Unite because she and her husband are big MOBA fans, so they play the game together, and she plays as Serena. And I like the design. So, you know, and the bias with friends doesn't really rank it that, like, isn't what got it this spot. I do legitimately like Serena as a design. I mean, it's a giant plant that like kicks people. It's great. It's got personality. So, much love. Love you, Diamonds. I hope you're doing okay. We haven't spoken in a while. Love you. Comfey. Like Serena, it gets a like. It's a flower lay. And I think it's really cute. I wish I knew where it was in the game so I could have went and caught one. But, I don't know. I treat it like it's a neutral, but it's like, I really like it though. Because I'm just a sucker for plants. I like plants. Plants are cool. And the fact that they made one out of a flower lay is really cute. The next one is Oranguru. Neutral. The design's kind of neat. I like the concept. The fact that it's a psychic ape. It's pretty tight. But that's about it. Because if I have a psychic type, I have Alolan Raichu as like my psychic type. So it's like no need to like search out the ape. It's a good design though. Passimian, sort of the same deal. It's a great monkey. It's pretty great. I just don't. No need. I'm just again, neutral. It's where it belongs. For me, anyway. I'm pretty sure somebody loves the monkeys and the apes of Gen 7. Wimpod. I know this is a good bug. I'm gonna put it in like. it's a very low like. It feels, would it be, I don't want to say sacrilegious. It's not redundant. I'm kind of offering it a bit more like credence than I think that this whole thing deserves, but it's like, I don't really care for Wimpod all that much. I get it. It's a Wharf Roach. Wharf Roaches are kind of cool. It's like, it's a great idea for a Pokemon. I just, meh. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. I don't get it. I don't get it. No, I do get it. It doesn't do it for me. And that's it. It doesn't do it for me enough to like make it a favorite, but I like the idea enough that it gets, I'll give it a pity like. I give it a pity like. Golisopod, same deal. I don't know. It's the same deal. It's a pity like. I like the idea. It's pretty cool, but it just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, dare I have a differing opinion? Yeah, shame on me. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me. It's like, whenever I think of the bugs of Gen 7, I hardly think of these two. The only reason why I ever think of Golisopod is because of, what's his name? The guy everybody likes. Why am I blanking on his name? Because he's one of my favorite NPCs from Sun and Moon. It's the leader of Team Skull. Guzma. Yeah. Can't believe I forgot his name. Yeah, because that's like his signature guy is Golisopod. And that's the only time I ever think of Golisopod is in context of Guzma. So, yeah, they get a pity like. But that's about it. But now we get, okay. Talking about pity likes, we get one that I legit like. We get Sandygast. What a fun idea. It's maybe a little stupid for some, but I love the idea of a haunted sandcastle. It's so goofy and he's so cute. I want to give him like little pets. I don't know, rustle his sand or whatever. How would you pet like a blob of sand? I don't know. But he's so cute. He's so cute. He's adorable. And also just the idea of like, this is a haunted sandcastle. You walk over where it is and it sucks out your soul. Or it's like, what is it? Its mouth is like an entry to another universe or something like that. I don't know. I kind of like that. It's like, yeah, make a fucked up guy. Make him cute and make him a little fucked up. Awesome. Same goes with, what is this? Oh, Palisand. Same deal. Gets a strong, hearty like. It's the realized version of Sandygast, where it's like haunted sand, but now you get haunted sandcastle. It's great. It's good. Gets a like. I like it. Pyukumuku. Same deal. It's a great idea. It's a sea cucumber that does the whole thing that sea cucumbers do, where it throws up its guts to ward away predators. Except, being in a Pokemon game, it's like it doesn't actually throw up its guts. Instead, its guts just form into a fist and then it punches you really hard. And I love the idea that in like the lore reason, there's like a lore thing where it's like, oh, these wash up on the beach all the time, and we do a thing where we pick them up and then throw them back into the ocean. And it's just a thing that happens. So, I don't know. I think it's cute. I like Pyukumuku. And I also like the name. It rolls off the tongue really easily. And it's easy to remember. Pyukumuku. Type Null. Story-wise, Type Null's really cool. Design-wise, I don't know. I don't really care for Type Null. It's just meh. Like, what a hodgepodge of stuff, and his helmet is whatever. Silvally, though, Silvally gets a like. To me, this is like, hell yeah. They tried to make God, and then he finally like breaks off his helmet, and he becomes like fully realized. Just rad. I don't know. It has story significance too. It's like chef's kiss. What a great bogey. Minior. I forget what this form is called. Minior but a rock. Yeah, you know what? It gets a like. I don't know if this... So if... You might know more. You'll probably know more about this than me. So you can catch Minior in this form before it like gets hit, right? If you catch a Minior in this form, if you have it in this form and it takes damage, does it become like unleashed Minior and it just stays that way? Because I thought about that and I was like, you know, how do I catch this? How do I catch this thing without breaking its shell? Because its shell has a different Pokedex entry than its like normal quote unquote form. Because I really like Minior as like the meteor shell. I think it looks really cool. Normal Minior is pretty cool too. And all the colors it comes in, that's pretty tight. It's like, I love that idea. But I don't know, something about the shell version. Can't remember exactly. I never played Sun and Moon. Okay. It's, I don't know, something about having it in the shell gives it like this otherworldly kind of vibe. Unlike an alien, you know. It's like, this is like an artifact that you find, which I think is perfect because it's a meteorite. So it has that vibe of being like, this is a thing. It's not like a creature, it's a thing. And, you know, and this is a critter. This is a critter right here, but this is like a thing. And I kind of like that idea where it's like you find a thing and it can like attack you. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. I like it. Kamala. It's a koala holding onto a log. Gets a like. It's cute. It's adorable. That's about it. Just gets a little like. A little pat on the head. Turtonator. It's not a neutral. It gets a like. I like Turtonator. And you know, shout out to the anime and what's that guy's name? Is it Kyoe? 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 I think it's Kyoe. Shout outs to his Turtonator being like one of the like main pogies that you'd see pretty frequently in the show. He's pretty cute. Yeah, see, look at all the Minior colors. Really cool. Togedemaru. Alike. Of the Pokemon of the Pikachu likes, I like him. He's not one of my favorites. It ranks the same with like Dedenne. And is Emolga in here? Yeah, Emolga is in here. I like him, but he's not one of my favorites. I think it kind of loses some points in my book that its tail is like just a spine that sticks off of its back. I don't know. I kind of wish that it just had a little zigzag tail, but I do love the idea of a porcupine armadillo Pikachu clone, and the fact that it's like part steel type. I think it's kind of cute. I don't know what significance they have to Hawaii, but you know, whatever. It's a cute design. And speaking of Pikachu, Mimikyu. This one goes up to my favorites. I like Mimikyu. The minute everybody, because like everybody was like, "Oh, what a cutie!" and the Pokemon Company was like, "It's a haunted spirit that's like it scares people to death every time they see it, so it dresses itself as a Pokemon that people like in order to get attention." And everybody was just like, "No, no, we'll love you. We'll give you love. Don't worry, Mimikyu. It's fine. We'll love you." And just the outpouring of love for this Pokemon was very endearing. And I don't know. I like the gimmick. The fact that it's like, yeah, it's a Pokemon that's like, you see its actual face and you just die because it's so frightening, but it just wants love. I don't know. It's cute. I do kind of wish it had more, like, because a lot of fan art will put Mimikyu in like other Pokemon designs, and I kind of wish that was a thing that it did. Be like hell trying to develop something like that, but I don't know. That could be kind of cute. I did remove the busted form where its costume breaks. I don't know where it's. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. Where if you hit it once, its costume breaks and it just gets a free hit. Not important enough to like have it be on there twice. But no, it's cute. I like Mimikyu. It's one of my favorites. Bruxish. This is one of the ones that I know David Turner had like final say on when it came to its design. It gets a like. I know a lot of people are all like, but it's ugly and it's got lips. It's gross. Have you seen like triggerfish and stuff? Some of them are freaky deaky fish with like that can like kill a man. It's like these things are like fucked up IRL. And of course it would be bright colored because it's a tropical fish. It's like, yeah, duh, it's going to be brightly colored. So it gets a favorite from me, or not a favorite. I like Bruxish. Drampa gets a like. What a good, it's like just a soft Pokemon. It's so good, and it's like it gives me like Goofy vibes. Like he's just a friend. He just wants to hang out, and it's like friends with children and stuff like that. It looks like Falcor from like Neverending Story. It's adorable. And the fact that it's like if it sees the child that it loves gets hurt, it will go down and burn down people's houses. It's like tight. We love an overprotective guardian. Love you, Drampa. Next is Dhelmise. What a neat Pokemon. It's like what? Yeah, it's Ghost Grass, but its ability gives it the Steel typing. So it like has 3 types. It's pretty sick. One of my favorites. I'd say favorites. Favorites of this. I don't know. Favorite enough to give it a like. I like Dhelmise. Dhelmise is pretty cool. Okay. All right, and now we're in the pseudo legendaries, and then we're in legendary territory. Jangmo-O. Jangmo-O gets a like, a very strong like. It's almost favorite territory. I've never had one of these on my team, but this design is so cute. Jangmo-O's design is so cute. I love it. It's so adorable. So cute. I think the same goes with the rest of the line too. They all get strong likes. The proportions and the design philosophies behind this line is so good. It's got like the big hands, but it's got like the even proportions throughout to like match it, so it feels really even and balanced. Does well for me. The fact that it's got like clangy cymbals. That's neutral. We want this one. Yeah, it's so good. I wish I knew where to find one so I could have it on my team or at least on my bench because it's so cute. This line is so great. Let's see. Legendaries. Yeah, we'll get through legendaries and then ultra beasts. And then I gotta go because I got D&D in about an hour. Okay. Sorry, reading Discord messages. Getting the parties, getting messages. Okay. Tapu Koko. The Tapus. They're just gonna get likes all across the board. I think they're very neat. My favorite of the bunch being what is this one? Tapu Lele. I like Tapu Lele. There's an artist that I used to follow that did a stream where they drew this Pokemon, and this Pokemon and their style was adorable. It was so good. So it gets a. Not only do I like the design, I think the design and their style was really good. Tapu Bulu, and then Tapu Fini. And Tapu Fini. Second favorite, I think, of this group. It's these two, my favorites. These two, and then these two. Love the Tapus. Yeah, the Tapus are great. The fact that they have like little arm shields that they can like bring together, and it like forms like a shield. It's tight. Get in the bag, Nebby. And by the bag, I mean we're gonna put you. Do I put you in my like or my favorites? Strong. Strong like for right now. I do like Cosmog. It's such a fun like baby design for a Pokemon, and the colors with the gradient going from like pinkish purple to like light blue. So good. Back in college, they called me Tapu Koko, which is weird because I never went to college. Wait, where were you then? Cosmoem. This one definitely just gets a like. I think it's kind of cool. It's like in hibernation. It's developing. The fact that it like weighs like a black hole, yet it gets like carried around like it's nothing. I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, it gets a like. Solgaleo and Lunala. The box legendaries, they get likes. I think they're pretty neat. And that's about it. Didn't really. I don't know if I even got to the point where I caught these ones or how you get them. I don't remember how. Because I know I got past the point where you fight Lucamine in Ultra Space. I know I got to that point and I got right up to the league. So I don't know how you get these ones. I think you have to get Cosmog, and then you have to like evolve it or something like that. Because I don't think you like catch them outright. Ooh, now speaking of Ultra Beasts, we're in the Ultra Beast territory. Starting with Nihilego, which is surprisingly rock poison type. This one gets a like. What an otherworldly creature. It really helps that this thing doesn't have like a face, and it looks and acts vaguely humanoid. Very alien. I love that. I love that for it. Buzzwole. Buzzwole gets a like purely based on the fact that look at how goofy and dumb this thing looks. What a fucking whack ass Pokemon design. It's so funny. And it's purely based on that. It gets a like. Pheromosa. This one gets a like because I think it's pretty cool. It's a bug that kicks really hard and can run like a gajillion miles an hour. I love it. It's great. A lot of these are going to get likes because I don't know, kind of basic when it comes to the Ultra Beasts. Xurkitree is probably my favorite of the Ultra Beasts. I don't know. The idea of like it's just a bunch of cables like shooting electricity. That's kind of tight. What's this one called? Celestia. Celesteela? Celesteela. When those Ultra Beast videos came out, I remember liking this one a lot because you can actually see like the scale of the Ultra Beasts in relation to like things you'd see IRL, and how big this thing is crazy. It's pretty sick. Gets a like. Kartana. This one also gets a like. I love the fact that it's just a little folded paper doll that's like a foot tall, and it's like a little ranger guy. So fun. I love the diversity of the Ultra Beasts, where you get giant world-ending monstrosities, and then you just get folded paper man that can like cut a person in half. It's great. They're pretty rad. Guzzlord. Yeah, it gets a like. I don't know. It's basic bitch taste, but all the Ultra Beasts just get a like because they're just fun ideas. I wouldn't say any of them are my favorite, but I definitely have a soft spot for them all. And then there's Necrozma. Again, boom, gets a like. I didn't play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so I didn't really get to experience like the Necrozma arc, as it were. Just I never got to experience it, so it doesn't like hold a lot of impact to me. Now I wish I had clarification on these ones, how I should classify these. Because these are like, they count as separate Pokemon, I believe. So I believe they count for the ranking. I'm pretty sure. No. Yes, I'm still... Oh, I love YouTube. But I think they count. And they get likes. They're pretty cool. So we're just gonna lift these up. We're just gonna scroll up to my long list. When I thought about revisiting the Pokemon ranking stuff, I considered doing it by generation when revisiting it, because couldn't find this list originally. And I wanted to do it by generation. And there are some people who have uploaded tier lists for Pokemon by generation. And I found majority of them, and because I got like generation 1, 2, 3, etc., made by like I believe the same person, but for some reason it goes from like 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, you know, and then there's 7 and 8, and 6 is just missing. It's not there, and I don't know why they didn't do Gen 6. It's like, why? Why not? So I ended up finding the original list and was like, all right, we'll just continue from there. Fuck it. Magearna. I believe the only difference here is I believe it's just aesthetic looks, right? Because personally, between the two of them, I like the past form a lot more. With the Pokeball motif, this is the one that I like a lot more. I guess we can include the original too, because I forgot how it what like the dividing line between all the forms of Magearna is. So we'll put them both together. Why not? So we'll just put it here. They get alike. I like the idea of a clockwork Pokemon. That's kind of cool. Marshadow. Gets alike. I think Marshadow's pretty cute. And like my only exposure to seeing it in action is its appearance as a Pokeball in Smash Bros. And I liked its gimmick there. I think it's pretty cool. I definitely think it's pretty neat. Alright, we're almost there. Like what? 7 more to go? Poipole. And Naganadel. Neutral. To both. I don't really think of these Pokemon all that often. And if I do, it's like I remember Poipole because Poipole is literally just saying purple with an accent. Which is funny to me. Stakataka. This one gets a like. Were these added by like DLC or something? Or were these added in like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? It's kind of weird having like a break between them and then having them just show up. But I like Stakataka. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I like Stakataka's gimmick though, where it's like, it's just a bunch of blocks and it will crush you. Sun and Moon didn't have DLC. Okay. Yeah, because I remember them like shilling stuff for Gen 7 being like, is it DLC or something? I don't know what this is. But at that point, that my love had died off because I didn't play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because they're like, instead of getting Pokemon Dusk or something like that, they just made another set, another pair of games. Oh yeah, first DLC was Sword and Shield. That's right. Blacephalon. The only Ultra Beast name that I can like remember off the top of my head. It's not neutral. It goes in the like. It's the firework one. The one where it takes off its head and it can blow up its own head. And its eyes are like on the side of its spheroid. Tight. Well, I like Blacephalon. Zeraora, the Pokemon that I wish wasn't a fucking legendary. This one gets a favorite. I wish this Pokemon wasn't a freaking legendary and I wish it wasn't so fucking hard to get because I love it's a bipedal lightning cat. How cool is that? Zeraora is fucking rad, and they're like, nah, it's like a mythical. Get fucked, and it's only available through events. Suck my dick. Yeah, but it's so cool though. Zeraora is so freaking rad. Yeah, Blacephalon, love the clown. Yeah, Blacephalon's cool. I think Blacephalon's pretty neat. And Zeraora's awesome. Should have been fighting type. Yeah, it could have had it could be like electric fighting. I think that would have been pretty cool. But yeah, it still stands. I wish it wasn't a freaking mythical, legendary, whatever. It's like, bleh. Okay, the last two, Meltan and Melmetal. I like these two. I think they're kind of cute. I think Meltan's really cute. Melmetal's pretty neat. But I don't know. It's a low like though, because I'm just like meh. But I like them enough that when I see them, I just go, oh look, it's them. How cute. Yeah, that's kind of where they stand. But yeah, we got through Gen 7. Hooray! And we also did the review as well. Also, yay. But yeah, that's where they rank so far. And man, I really wish this didn't take so long. Because there's other stuff I want to do on stream. We've got Gen 8, 9, and no, it's just 8 and 9 that all we have left, and we don't have the mega forms for ZA because that's like brand new. So, oh yeah, and Legends Arceus, but that's part of Gen 8. So, but anyways, there we go. Yeah, most mega forms don't even have renders yet. Yeah, that's how new it is. It's like brand new. No renders at all. But yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it today. Next week probably we might do Gen 8, and I might go long. We'll see how my throat feels after talking for 2 hours. Because if it's not too much of a risk to my own physical well-being, we might just knock out Gen 8 and 9 next week, and put this to bed for real, and not have to worry about it. So I'm gonna open up the next list of Pokemon. Put that in the window. Okay. So, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the little Pokemons. Yeah, me too. It's so nice to look at Pokemon again, and also I went and I rewatched Pokemon shorts too, the Poketoons, like the Gengar one. There's a Kangaskhan one, and the one with Blossom, quote unquote, with the old Charizard. I watched those again, along with the Chinese New Year one as well. And something about watching those shorts just feels very motivating and very inspiring to me. And that's sort of helped shake off my art hesitance as of late. So, just I've got Pokemon on the brain. Pokemon shorts have so much charm. They do. There's so much life and love put into them. And yeah, I love them to death. And I don't know, maybe I'll sit down and watch some more of those. And my Poketism is in full swing. Same. I also thought about revisiting Pokemon on stream at one point. I entertained the idea, but then like it disappeared because there's other stuff I want to do that matters more to me or means more to me than revisiting Pokemon. But I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, I really want to just boot up like Pokemon Red or Blue or something like that and just play through those again, or like Gen 3 and just, I don't know, boot up my legally downloaded version and just play that on stream, or something like that, you know. So I'd love to just revisit it in some capacity at some point, or maybe just boot up an old file and just run around in it and look at my Pokemon and just play with them for a bit. Who knows? Anyways, I gotta go because I have about an hour until D&D time, and I want to have a snack and stuff before I sit down and game for another hour, another few hours actually, because we tend to D&D for quite a while. So we will, we'll go see if Faye's doing streaming, cause go send you her way. She is. Oh, and she's continuing Faith. Continuing the spooky times. So, we'll go over and say hi to her real quick. Oh man, I can't look at. Okay, so my Stream Elements is busted, so I don't have chat on my OBS. So I can't read my chat in this windowed version, which sucks. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. If you're watching the VOD, hey, thanks for watching all the end. Appreciate you. Stream next week. Hopefully we'll try and get this finished. And we'll do more Pokemon rankings. We'll do Gen 8 and possibly 9. So, anyways. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend and your week. And hopefully I'll see you somewhere out in the multiverse. So take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.